Dave Palumbo standing here with Aleesha Young, our women's bodybuilding overall champion and new IFBB pro here. You shocked a lot of people. No one expected you. No one saw you coming. You showed up and you outsized, you out-conditioned, and you out-shaped a lot of the other competitors in this bodybuilding class, and you easily won the USA here.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Talk to us a little bit, because people are going to say, where did she come from? Now, you were here last year and you were almost second to last, you said, right?
Yeah, I was here in 2011, I believe is the last time I did the USA. So.
And you were not happy, obviously, with the outcome?
No, I got last call outs. I didn't do very well.
What was the feedback?
My conditioning wasn't good, and I was just a bit off, and they thought I needed to be leaner and tighter, so
you went and had a baby.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I did. And that, that's important, because that was a priority for me. Sure. And being a mom was more important to me than being an IFBB pro. Sure. And I felt like to be in the right mental state, I needed to be a mom first before I could dedicate and feel good about competing. So I think that's why, maybe I brought more to the stage this show, is because I feel like I have my daughter and I accomplished that, and that was more important. And so now I could feel good about competing and, enjoy it and embrace it.
You're only 29 years of age, which is very young for a woman bodybuilder. Most women bodybuilders are in their 40s and 50s. You have the mass to stand with some of the pros out there. I'd love to see you, possibly get on a pro stage, the Tampa Pros in 2 weeks. Is that something that you've considered?
Yeah, obviously you take one show at a time, but I've tossed around the idea, and it's only what's another 14 days, right? So, yeah, I would love to see where I stand with those girls, and I think they're amazing, and just to see how I stack up.
And we were talking off camera, and I said, I'd like to see it a little tighter in the glute and hamstring area, just because you have so much muscle that more conditioning obviously shows more detail and makes you even look that much better. Yeah. But you told me that you have a lot of trouble losing body fat. Obviously, putting muscle on has been easy for you. I didn't even know you were naturally 190 pounds. Is that true in off season?
Yeah, it is. I can get up to 210 without trying.
Crazy. How tall are you?
5'3".
Wow.
So it's like, and I've obviously, because conditioning's always been an issue for me, so I try and keep that down and, really, maintain and eat good and stuff. But yeah, to get to 210 is no big deal for me.
2.5 hours of cardio a day, huh?
Yeah. Insane, right?
What'd you weigh up on stage?
I'm not sure. I don't know what I weighed today.
What did the weigh-in say?
I think I was 152 or something. The scale was kind of a little messed up.
Well, the reason I'm asking you that is because you really are in the weight realm of these Olympia girls, and so I think that you could certainly hold your own on a pro stage.
Yeah, I appreciate that, because those girls are amazing, and I've looked up to a lot of them for a long time, so it'd be an honor to stand on stage with them. It'd be really cool. I
got to ask you about this tricep. I didn't even notice until almost after the interview was over, and I see this huge scar. That's not a tricep tear, is it?
No, it's actually a spiral fracture in my humerus. So there's a plate and 10 screws still in it.
How does a woman get a spiral fracture in their humerus?
Oh, it's a good story. So I was arm wrestling this guy. I know.
A guy you were arm wrestling?
Okay, I've arm wrestled since I was like 8 years old. It's like my thing. I've always had big arms. Guys always want to arm wrestle, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll arm wrestle. So it's a room full of people, and we're just joking. So I beat him, and all his buddies start teasing him, and then I felt bad.
Right.
Like, I'm like, I don't want to hurt your ego.
Probably not a good way to hook up with a guy, right? Like, you beat him in an arm wrestling match.
So I'm like, I relaxed because I felt bad because everybody was like teasing him and stuff. So I relaxed, and then when I relaxed, he just gave it like one last try. So, and because there was no tension on the bone just snapped all the way through.
Oh my God, that's like what happened to Dexter Jackson.
Yeah, and
Victor Martinez.
Yeah, and it's exactly the same break. Yeah, and it was super loud. That bone is massive, and it broke like all the way through. Well, he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Are you?" And I put my arm down, and my hand turned backwards, and the bone was like, it didn't go through the skin, but it was like, I was like, I just broke my arm.
Don't arm wrestle with this girl. She will beat you. She's a hustler. No more arm wrestling for you.
No, I'm good.
What's your family think about the whole bodybuilding thing?
Oh, they love it. My dad competes.
Oh, does he really?
So, yeah, he's competed for years, and it took me a long time to embrace having muscle, because I've had muscle my whole life and used to hate it and always wanted to be little.
Of course, that's always the way it is.
You always want what you don't have, right? Yeah. So my dad finally convinced me to just embrace what I have and work with it instead of against it, and this is where I am.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Our new IFBB Pro and Women's Overall Champion here at the NPC USA Championships, Dave Palumbo, rxmuscle.com.